Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how I updated this dynamic pricing table. When I select 1 to 10 rooms in this drop down list, it changes the value, for example, this 29 to something else depending upon the value selected in the drop down, and also the respective value below that price is also changing in the first column and in the second column. So okay, if I select this one, it will change the value 39, and here you see it's 45 and 60, 68 and 78. And if I select something else, it changes the value automatically. So how it's done? First of all, I go to the edit page, and in the edit page I selected this page, and then I added some values here for value 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 50. So remember that I am in the text editor, not in the fancy page builder section. So make sure you are in the text editor. First of all, if you would like to add some more values in the drop down, so you need to go to the default editor, then text, and for example I add a value here, and it says something like okay, if I add some value here and change its value to something like 5 500 501 to 600, for example, this value, and I also change this value right here. It says 500, and then change this value right here to 600. Okay, so what I did is I just added the value here. Basically I will be catching this value, not that one. So this is just dummy value. Then I hit the update button. Once that is updated, you will see that this drop down will be visible in your pricing drop down. I refresh the page, and here we have our drop down. So next step is to go to your theme options. Once you are in the theme options, here it is. In the theme options I have written this script, and I have also sent a PDF. You simply go down and copy the second last block, and then paste it. Once you have pasted that code block, you change the value from 201 to 501 and 601. Then you can change, this is basically first column, this is first column, the first line is first column, and this one is second column. So this is the convention I'm using. This is second column, and this is small value of first column, and this is small value of second column, right? So this is there are 4 lines of code in every block, and first, second, and third and fourth. Every block code has these 4 lines. You can identify a line with this semicolon, 1 line, 2 line, and 3 line, 4 line. And when you scroll up, you will see this kind of structure. So for if we would like to change the value of the first column, let me just zoom out. And if you would like the value to be something like I am the value. Okay, let's type some integers. Let's say 300 in the first column, so that 300 will appear right here. And let's change the value of second column. This second column value will appear in this second value will appear here. And let's change the value of 148 to 348. This 348 value will appear in, okay, I have lost, okay, here it is. So this 348 value will show here. And next is this 535. So this 535 value will appear here. So these are the four values. So what you have to do is just to change the values in this text, inverted commas, here, then here, and then here, inside the inverted commas, and this. So take be sure to balance the curly braces. Okay, let's save these settings and let's see if it is changing the value. Settings have changed, I think. I go back to the pricing table, I reload the page, and let's see what it is. So I select 21 to 50, looking good, and I select my newly created value, and yes, I am getting the result. So this is how you can change. So let me just explain the code to you. The code is very simple. First of all, I have taken the jQuery function, then I have captured the selected drop down, and this is just for the verification, because to know if the value is cap being captured in the console or not. So you can go ahead and remove it, but if you would like to debug in the future, you must keep it. And then I changed I entered this change function. This change function is basically says that if the value or drop down is changed, for example, this change means that if we reload the page, you will get a default values, and when you make any change in this drop down, right now it is you can see that it is this one. So if I change to this one, so whenever we change the drop down value, you will get you will enter in this function. When you enter this function, it will get the value of the selected drop down, and then once it gets the value, it will you know apply an if statement. If value is equal to 1 and 10, remember that this value is exactly the same as we have entered here. So this is the same value, and this same process is repeated over and over again for the values. So this is for the first drop down, this is for the second drop down, this is for the third drop down, fourth drop down, and so on. Okay, and for the last one, your requirement was to add some text instead of integer, so I did the uh, integer here. So what is that? You might be thinking, what is that? So this is just getting to the specific div where the value exists. So this I'm getting in the fusion layer column the first child, then I'm getting into the price, then integer part, and then extracting the text out of it. So this is pretty much it. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you for watching.